Meet the poor man's Urus, or should I say the smart man's. This is the Audi RS-Q8. Now the internet love to call this the poor man's Urus, but I seem to think otherwise. If anything, this is the smart man's Urus. Now it's not just the shape of the RS-Q8 that gives it the Urus allegations. No, in fact, underneath the bonnet, they share the same power plant. That's right, a 4-litre twin turbocharged V8 producing 600 horsepower and 800 newton meters of torque, compared to with a 8-speed ZF gearbox, as well as that all legendary Quattro. The Urus basically shares the same blueprint, but bumps up the power slightly. So yes, you do get a little bit of a compromise package, but it's more or less the same thing. And don't forget, with a cheeky downpipe, you're already well into 700 horsepower figures, so plenty of performance still to be had with the RS-Q8. And what does that performance sound like? That's right, unfortunately we've got a soft limiter on the RS-Q8, but don't get me wrong, that V8 sounds incredible whilst it's on the move. But still not quite as aggressive as the Urus, and that's not the only area where the Urus has small advantages. Inside the RS-Q8 is a lovely place to be. This being the Vorsprung model, we get lashings of Alcantara on the headliner and steering wheel, and we get these lovely RS style bucket seats, which are heated, ventilated and massaging. Not to mention you get Audi's classic virtual cockpit with heads-up display, so you feel like you're in a cockpit of a fighter jet whilst you're launching off the lights. You've got Audi's MMI system as well, which is touchscreen only, and as a result, a fingerprint magnet. Not the biggest of fan, and what I'm also not a fan of is this interior kind of looks like your generic A6, A7 interior as well. And that's where the Urus comes in, where it's got different colorways and, you know, just different angular vents as well. I mean, think about it. When's the last time you've seen a red interior RS-Q8? You just haven't. And the same can be said for the back. I mean, fair play to Audi, you know, this being a coupe style SUV, I've still got ample loads of headroom for my fat head. And we also got the lovely diamond quilted leather back here as well, and not to mention rear blinds. But the Urus just has more options. I mean, we can even get rear entertainment, which we can't get in the RS-Q8. And tell me why in these coupe style SUVs does the window not go all the way down? What's the point of having frameless doors if the window doesn't go all the way down? Come on, Audi. One thing Audi did get right with the RS-Q8 is its styling. I mean, just look at it. Yes, the Urus is a bit more in your face and aggressive, but this, with its stealthier, bulkier look, it just has more road presence. And not to mention, you've got these lovely Audi Matrix LEDs with a light bar across and the light animations up front, making it a real stunner of a car. So the RS-Q8 is obviously not up to the